Hi, I'm Destiny from Knifty Knittings, and today I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks for how to knit the Crossroads wrap. First, let's start by gathering our supplies. The Crossroads wrap is a very simple rectangle, starting with garter stitch and utilizing color blocks. And the vertical stripes shown utilize a very simple technique called surface crochet. You do not need to know how to crochet to make this wrap. The wrap is knitted with columns of purl stitches, which we will later add some surface crochet to add kind of a faux fair isle look. I will be demonstrating how to work surface crochet on my small swatch here that has a column of purl stitches. You can find the full pattern with the color chart that shows you which colors to put where on my blog at kniftyknittings.com. I will also be demonstrating how to work the knitted edging. So for surface crochet, I'm going to start with my swatch here. You can see I have a column of purl stitches. And we will just be inserting our crochet hook right in between those purl bumps, right in the center. Starting at the bottom, I'm just going to insert my crochet hook from front to back. Grab my yarn and simply wrap it over the crochet hook and pull it through. Then I'm going to go between these two purl bumps, grab the yarn around the back, pull it through both the wrap and the previous stitch. So again, insert the crochet hook between the purl stitches, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull it through that loop. And we keep repeating this, kind of laddering up our stitches all the way to the top of the wrap. Make sure not to do this too tight or too loose. We want it to evenly match the gauge of the rest of our piece. And this makes essentially a column of knit stitches, which blends in perfectly with the finished piece. And since they were worked during purl rows, it will sit nice and flush with the rest of the wrap. And once we get to the top here, we're just going to cut our yarn. And pull that last loop all the way through. Then bring your crochet hook from back to front and pull that strand to the wrong side of the work. Now it sits nice and flush and the column of crochet blends in nicely with the knit stitches. And you can weave in this tail on the back side. When we're picking up our edge stitches for our border, we're just going to rotate our work and we'll be picking up 3 stitches for every 4 rows. That means you'll skip the 4th row. And I'll show you how we work that. We're going to put our needle underneath both legs of each edge stitch. Wrap our yarn around and bring it through. So we've picked up and knit 1 stitch, and we're going to do this 3 times. 2, 3, and then we'll skip the next stitch. So we're picking up 3 stitches for every 4 rows. 2, 3, and skip, and continue to the end. And be sure to pick up in the corners. Okay. And that's all there is to it. Again, you can find the full free pattern with the color chart on my blog at kniftyknittings.com.